Yeah. We back. I ain't gonna waste nobody time. NFC East. NFC East, man. You want to take your first go at? I see you got the star on your head right now.
Yeah, I got to represent for the East today. Um, so, in my opinion, the NFC East is probably, I would say probably the third or maybe even second best division in football right now. Going into this season, it got the top heaviness. It got the defending NFC champs in it. It
I think
got
that's to y'all detriment, though.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like the NFC East is a gauntlet. You know, I would probably say the AFC North and the AFC East are probably the top two divisions right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then I say the NFC East comes in next. So with that being said, crazy thing about the East is nobody wins it 2 years in a row, ever.
Since 2004, to be exact.
Since 2004, we have not had a repeat division winner in the NFC East. That's insanity. But this year, it favors my Cowboys. So
That's great news for y'all.
you let the trend keep going, man. Let the trend keep going. Anything you got to say about the East?
Here's what I got to say about the East. It's top heavy. It's top heavy in both ways because this how I see it, bro.
Yep.
The Cowboys, like, you know what I'm saying? They have years where they defense carry them a little bit more than their offense, and they have years where their offense carry them a little bit more than their defense lets on. So they whenever they decide to be on both to both be on the same page, and they get it together,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the year that they actually get to a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna say win a Super Bowl, but because they got a lot of talent on paper, but like
Always.
paper is paper. You feel me? So my next thing is Washington, rookie quarterback still. I'm not counting that game he played. He's going to be a rookie quarterback starting for them in this division.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Because we got no slackers on defense. Probably the Giants is the worst defense in the league, and we in that league specifically. So
Yeah.
in the East. So yeah, bro. The Giants, Daniel Jones improved tremendously last year. He showed what he could do with like weapons, but still with the Giants for me. Darren Waller is a sometimes-y kind of guy, tremendously talented, but very sometimes-y.
Yep.
He is injured, but when he's there, he makes his impact. But when he's injured, you know, say goodbye. And he like pushing 30, I think, or he already is 30. So
Yeah.
I don't like that. And then we got the two juggernauts, the Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Now, what I want to harp on in the Eagles real quick is they best O line in football right now, but
Yep.
they're gonna be bringing in a lot of new guys as far as a safety. They got Bradbury and Big Play Slay still, so that's good for them. But like the safety, they lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They lost Hargrave, but they bringing in Jalen Carter, and then they're gonna have to play Nakobe Dean, I believe. Then they drafted a couple other boys from Georgia. With that being
Mm-hmm.
said, I see a little bit of inexperience that's gonna come to their detriment in defense if their offense is not humming. But
Yep.
they're gonna have to outscore a lot of people. So that's why I think that's why I think they don't repeat, and this is the reason why they don't repeat. They're still gonna be a playoff team.
He said it.
They're still gonna be a playoff team, but that's gonna be their issue, bro. They lost
Yeah.
a coach, so it's gonna be. I don't know how much they probably didn't change a lot of the verbiage, but Jalen Hurts is a tremendous leader. So
Yep.
yeah, man, I think that's the new guys in those spots is gonna be the holes or like the Achilles heel to them. I feel like they still gonna be a good team.
Yeah. So let's start with the Eagles. Let's start up top. The defending NFC East champions. Over or under going into this season, it is the highest in the division at 11.5. Let's just start there real quick. You taking the over or the under on that 11.5 for Philly?
Under.
I agree. I think 11 is the number.
It's gonna be. I think 11 on
10,
the
11.
nose.
Yeah.
11 on the nose. You got 12 is 12 a little rich for me.
Yeah, and here's why I think that they'll go under, and I see some regression coming because if you looked at their schedule last year, now this was something that was talked about preseason a lot in the media space. They had the easiest schedule in all of football last year. The Philadelphia Eagles we're talking about. They
Yep.
played the easiest schedule of opposing quarterbacks, so that allowed that defense to just tee off and get early leads and pound the pill with that great offensive line. Now they're playing a top 3 hardest schedule. Week in, week out is going to be more of a challenge. I would have to rescan the schedule, but I believe we played a AFC North this year, and I want to say the AFC East. So that's some good quarterbacks, right? That's probably one of the toughest schedules in all of football. I will say this too: losing your offensive coordinator and your defensive coordinator in the same year,
Yeah.
that's tough.
That's tough, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You got rookies, new coaches. It may work it is the same way it could work out for them, the same way it could be a detriment for them. Because new you know what I'm saying, you bringing these guys from college, yes, they talented, but now everybody else is talented as well. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And then it's brand new. I don't know how much I harped on it a little bit when I was talking about switching teams. When you switch teams, the playbook changed, you know what I'm saying, the verbiage changed, the coverages, stuff like that. The guys who are pros already, they're gonna be fine. But I'm worried about those
Yeah.
young guys who gonna have to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're gonna have to play. And then my other thing is Jalen Hurts had a couple little bumps and bruises, you know, towards the end of the year
He did.
from him running the rock. So they said they not stopping running the ball at all. He ran the ball more than anybody else in the league, more than Justin Fields, believe it or not. Because he was running all over the place.
Yeah.
But I like to see. Now I don't want him to stop running the ball. I want him to run the ball because that's his. You know, that's what the league is right now. But for me, I want to see some more sliding. You know what I'm saying? We see it with guys like I think Lamar does a good job of it, of
Yep.
like giving himself up and just pause and you know what I'm saying, going out of bounds or falling, doing things like that of that nature. But yeah, I want to see a little bit more. If you is gonna run, make the business decision. I know you
Yeah.
squat 600. I know you probably bench 400, but you ain't got to show us, bro. We believe you. Just take the yards and get down.
And this is something I think too, because they got Brian Johnson as their OC now. He
Mm-hmm.
was their quarterbacks coach last year. He's a good African American whiz kid on the rise. You know, he's the black Sean McVay, if you will. He coached at Florida, so he got that college coaching experience, and he's known Jalen Hurts forever. He's known Jalen Hurts since he was 4 years old, I believe, and I feel like he'll be there to kind of take care of Hurts in a way that Shane Steichen did not feel the responsibility to do.
Hmm.
Just out of a straight up man to man connection, I feel like he gonna try to,
So
he
you're
just
saying
got
he
paid.
gonna respect him?
He gonna respect him. He not gonna run him into the ground like Bill Belichick did Cam Newton that 1 year he had him. Like he not gonna make him run up the middle like Shane Steichen.
Boy, Kev was running like a 2004 expedition
On the road, man.
on the road.
So
The
yeah,
Yukon Denali type. But yeah,
nah,
man.
I think Brian Johnson gonna take care of him though. Sean Desai, let's talk about him real quick. Their
Mhm.
defensive coordinator. He's out that Fangio tree.
Yep.
Not much is going to change, I don't think, defensively. It's that talent's still there. They still deep. Let's see. They added. Let me go ahead and look at this real quick. Greedy Williams from Cleveland on that defense, and of course the rookies Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith. On the offense, they added Marcus Mariota. I think that's a valuable backup to have for Hurts.
That's a nice. He could be a good package guy.
Mm-hmm. And this too. This next point is going to go towards what you just said about running Hurts so much. They signed two pretty good running backs, Rashad Penny and DeAndre Swift. So I think that's going to help them take the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hands as much too.
I like Gainwell too.
Gainwell's a dog. I
Here's my
like
thing
Gainwell.
about Gainwell and Swift is their route running ability. We seen what Swift did in Detroit as a route runner, and he really didn't. I think the offense that he's going to be in the Eagles is going to benefit him a little bit more because everybody is a threat in the backfield for the Eagles, as
Yep.
opposed to the Lions, where Jared Goff ain't taking no power read option. I'm sorry,
Mm-mm.
cuz.
Ain't no way.
But yeah, man, that just not happening. So yeah, man, that's enough on the Eagles. We know they still good. You know, I'm gonna walk this back and say, you know, if I was a betting man, I would still take the Eagles to win the division. But if you want to be a poor man, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you feel?
Like, cause it's either the Eagles or the Cowboys, and I feel like now that we just discussed all of that, do we want to get to the boys?
Let's talk boys. I'll let you lead it off because I'm going in depth with the boys, man. I got about 15 minutes on the boys.
But check it out. Mike, I'm glad you're here.
Go ahead, hop on, Mike.
He ain't in the waiting room, but he in the comments. But these Cowboys, man. He a Houston, Philadelphia fan, but I don't know how that even makes sense. But these Dallas Cowboys, as we know, Kellen Moore is gone. He's now the OC for the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? He took a lateral step. But Mike McCarthy is now calling the plays, and they said that they're keeping the same verbiage for Dak, which I don't even think is going to matter because he's been there his whole career. So that don't even matter to me. My next thing is they piecing together another receiving core, which worries me because Brandon Cooks is consistent. CeeDee Lamb was a wobbler a couple of games for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
One time he looking like he could rival up there with the big dogs, and then another time it just seemed like he not focused. So hopefully he grow up a little bit more this year, and they could take the conference. And then I feel like now they got a little bit more freedom that they don't feel as much pressure to try and get a ball to Zeke because they was having that whole thing where like, why Tony Pollard didn't get the ball? Why Tony Pollard didn't get the ball? Well, Tony Pollard coming back from injury, and now it's going to be him, Deuce, and his name slipped. His name is leaving me right now, but they got another back there.
Ronald Jones.
Thank you. So I think it's going to be a running back by committee thing again. I don't think there's no big egos there.
Yep.
And this is the best kind of teams you like to have. No egos. Let's play ball. You know what I'm saying? I think Brandon Cooks does better than Michael Gallup this year. Because it seemed like he ain't really from the injury. I don't know. The ACL is a big thing, and for receivers, that's kind of hard to come back from. And Cook's been a consistent guy in the league, 1,000-yard guy every year. And if
I kind of think that hold on, I kind of think that an ACL is a 2-year injury for some guys, though. You know what I mean? Like they take their ACL, they come back, they play that season, and I always feel like it's the season after that where guys start to look like their normal selves again, personally.
But you don't think he getting a little bit of food took off his plate with the other receivers?
No, I do. I agree with that Brandon Cook statement because I don't know if this is actually a term, but it makes sense to me right now, so I'm going to let it fly. Brandon Cooks is more of an every down receiver than Michael Gallup is.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean by that? Like
he the type of consistency that I want to see from CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. He's a real professional. His whole tree is open. His whole route tree is open. He can run every route in the book. And let me let you go ahead and continue. I just had to interject on that ACL point real quick.
Yeah, that's cool. So all in all, with them, I think the Dallas Cowboys' biggest enemy is themselves and taking care of the ball. I think Mike McCarthy is where him and Dak Prescott is going butt heads, is them being more conservative. You know what I'm saying? I think you might see a little bit of earlier career Dak more than you finna drop back and throw the ball 45 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we gonna play keep away a little bit and let Micah Parsons and them get after you. So that's what I want to see. I do think they split with the Eagles, but because of the way the conference set up, the Cowboys, I think, gonna sweep the Giants because I don't think they got enough talent to compete with the Cowboys. The Cowboys, with me, is they go beat up on the lesser than opponents.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the Eagles, it's gonna be a dogfight just because they match up with them talent wise.
Yep.
They got the, you know what I'm saying, player for player, the Eagles got it. You know what I'm saying? So this is where it gets interesting with me, and it's kind of a wobbler between me and the Eagles. But if I wanted to, I told you I'm gonna bring it back to this betting analogy. I'm trying to hit the jackpot and say these Eags is gonna run it back to that, man.
Okay.
I think they just I think in the slugfest, the Eagles get the last uppercut on Dak in the fourth. We see a QB sneak. Micah Parsons tied. He had to chase Jalen Hurts around the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Lane Johnson done put his hands on him a couple times.
Yep.
You know, they done RPO these boys to death. You know, Diggs bite on something, and Devontae Smith sneak past him. I think they got them type of guys, and I see in a clutch from Jalen Hurts, which I didn't think I would have saw in that Kansas City game when it seemed like, you know, they had to go back down the field. But I think if they didn't get that holding penalty, Jalen Hurts goes right back down the field on KC.
Yeah.
So that's where I think that clutch ability, I get that edge. I get that clutch edge over Dak in that regard for me.
I hear you.
I know you ain't liking what you're hearing.
No, I do. No, trust me, I do. I'm the one that has to live with those terrible losses. Watch my running back play center and get bulldozed for the last. You know what I mean? Like
it's years and years. You may get Zeke back.
We are. Do I have the floor?
You got the floor.
Are you done?
Go yeah, go ahead.
Are you through? Are you finished? All right.
I'm done.
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna start off as a homer here. So tune me out if you don't want to hear the homer takes, but I'm gonna transition out of the homer stage real smooth, like you probably not even gonna see it coming. So first off, I'm gonna say the Cowboys have kind of been run a little bit like a country club, right?
Really?
Most talent in the league, year in and year out. All the guys are completely spoiled. Like whatever they want, they getting. It's Jerry World, right? They're in their own bubble, being a Dallas Cowboy, wearing that star. And I saw something this year after the season ended that I've never seen as a Cowboys fan, and it kind of got hush hush because they threw it out there around the Super Bowl time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you realize the Cowboys cleared house on that staff. It's almost like there was a bunch of fat cats sitting around chilling, talking about the back nine, how well they putted. You know what I mean?
You want to know what I would like to call it?
What?
Them boys were soft. That's what I'm hearing. The boys were soft, and you don't want to call your boys soft.
I'm not gonna say they were soft. I'm gonna say they was full. They was full.
Complacency.
And they was complacent, and they were well taken care of. So my dog Jerry answered the bell. I mean, from O-line, running back, tight end, linebacker, DB, coaches, all gone. Offensive coordinator, gone. This is a top 2, 3, 4 offense in the league year in and year out. And we're letting Kellen Moore go. We're tired of it. That gives me hope as a Cowboys fan, right? Because it's showing us that everybody got to take it up a notch because the standard, what they say in Pittsburgh, the standard is the standard. Well, our standard got lazy. Our standard got tired. I'm going to get into the X's and O's of Kellen Moore being gone in just a second. But with the mentality of this team shifting and showing that nobody is safe no more. If you see them on Hard Knocks, all the coaches is buddy with the players. I think they're going to go back to that Jimmy Johnson model a little bit. Okay. Fat Mike is about to, he about to be the hall monitor a little bit. No real power, but enough power to say, hey, I'm going to see you to the principal's office.
He like a tough algebra teacher.
He a real tough gym teacher. You know what I mean? Like, bro, why do I have to go all the way down on my push-ups? We're in gym class. That's Mike. Yeah. That's Mike McCarthy. So
all right, I see what you're saying.
So I feel like this era of the easygoing, lackadaisical, shiny brand new car Cowboys is coming to an end because Jerry sees his mortality coming to an end. So let's get into the X's and O's of it.
Okay.
Offensive coordinator. Who we got? Brian Schottenheimer coming from Seattle. He's just a figurehead for the most part, right? We're gonna be running
because Mike calling the play.
Mike's calling the plays.
We know how that go with coaches. If the head coach is calling the plays and he hired an old coordinator, anything that offensive coordinator say that he don't like, Mike is overriding that.
Absolutely. Thank you. Good. Thank you for cleaning that up. One thing I will say about Schottenheimer, though, which is going to differ from Kellen Moore's offense, is the one thing that really held the Cowboys back a lot of the times in the playoffs is their predictability with their passing concepts. Everybody knows it. It's 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Bro, we're running a curl. All right. CD is going to run to the sticks and turn around and sit down. And we got in trouble with that against San Fran. Remember, Michael Gallup ran a curl on the outside, and I think it was Diamador Lenore picked it off, right? It's like, okay, the Cowboys ran more curls than anybody in the league last year. What else does that do? That stops us from getting yards after the catch. Schottenheimer, complete opposite mentality, right? He's a shallow cross, guys on the move, hitting digs, hitting slants. You know, these guys are going to have a chance to catch the ball in stride and make something happen with it, a la adding a Brandon Cooks. That's why it makes sense.
Well, I like that complacency. I like that complacency bar because if you want a place like Seattle, you got DK, Lockett, and then who else? You're gonna have to get creative with these concepts because they could just double them guys or throw a safety over top. So I like the fact that you said they're gonna come in, they're gonna try and switch up the concepts with a guy who had to do more with less, as opposed to Kellen Moore. If I'm picking up what you're putting down, was complacent with, CeeDee Lamb's a great route runner. He gonna get separation. You know what I'm saying? And with me, I felt like, bro, Michael Gallup was a deep ball guy. You know what I'm saying? Before the injury, he was stretch the field type vibe. So go up top, get a catch. He was like
the T. Higgins type.
Yeah, he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
T. Higgins still better, but
he a jump ball receiver though. Yeah,
he a jump ball receiver, big body. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, man, I think that's about enough. I think that's about enough.
No. Hold on.
I think that's about enough.
I'm almost done. You had your day wearing your little bright red Bay Area jersey. Let me talk about this defense real quick.
All right.
Another sign that really makes me happy is literally everybody resigned, bro. Everybody come back. Donovan Wilson coming back. Leighton Vander Esch coming back. Javon Curse coming back. All these dudes could have walked in free agency. Our defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn, is coming back. He could have got a head coaching job. He turned down the Broncos, all these other jobs that were open. I think these guys see something on the precipice and they see how close they are and they don't want to bail out just yet. The Cowboys win total is 10.5 this year. Over. Bang the over. Take it right now before it's 11.5 during training camp.
So Eagles and Cowboys go 11-6?
No, I think the Cowboys go 13-4, 12-5. Okay. I mean, we went 12-5 last year and Dak missed 5 games.
Okay.
Tony Pollard is now starting. He averaged more yards per touch than anybody in the league last year. And he was still splitting carries with Zeke. Now that he actually has autonomy to take over the reins in Dallas. I mean, we're going to be dangerous, bro. 13-4, 12-5. Give me Dallas winning the East.
Fly, Eagles, fly. I oppose. Now we got to talk about the other guys. The basement, so to speak. Sorry if y'all Eagles or y'all Giants fan. No, I mean Eagles. I mean the Commanders, whatever y'all name gonna be.
Yeah.
Washington. W.
The Dubs.
But
the
yeah,
easy
man.
Dubs.
Basically, bro, because to me, I harped on the Giants a little bit, bro, but Daniel Jones made improvements, but I think this is where they regress because I think they overachieve. And they caught a Minnesota team, they caught a Minnesota team in the playoffs that was hanging around a lot of games throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? And they probably cut on that Cowboys tape or that Eagles tape when the Vikings was playing. I'm like, hey, these dudes ain't that good. We see better in our own conference.
Yep.
So let's get to it, man. And I think that's a product of playing in that conference with that level of talent. So Darren Waller, I spoke on him. That's going to be their best receiver so to speak, because you bringing back Slayton, Wandale Robinson. You know what I'm saying?
Jamison
That's
Crowder,
Jamison Crowder. That's what you bringing back, bro.
Paris Campbell.
Compare that. Oh, they got Jalen Hyatt too, but compare that to these other.
I don't think he's that good.
Compare that to these other receivers.
Sorry,
I mean, he's a better guy, but I mean, like compare that to these other teams that these guys got. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You go over there and you got Eagles got 2 number ones. You feel me? The Cowboys got 2 number ones because Cooks was the number 1 in Houston. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? But they got the backs too. And in New York, it's just Saquon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if they got to be good, Saquon gonna have to be good in the latter half of the year, not burning up, and then you know what I'm saying, fizzling out towards the end of the year.
Yep.
He actually had the most targets as a receiver at running back. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to pay the man. That franchise tag was bullshit in my opinion.
Yeah, that was terrible.
But that's the play. You know how they get. But yeah, man, I think they overachieved, and they're gonna be the 3rd place team. In Washington, they playing Sam Howell, who's basically a rookie. The defense is gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Chase Young gonna come back healthy. He gonna be playing hungry because they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. You know what I'm saying? And Deron Payne in the middle. So I think they're gonna re-up on defense, but as far as the offensive side of the ball, it's a lot of question marks over there. And if I'm Washington, just tank that thing, man. Just go ahead and take that thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason. Because what is you gonna get out of it, bro? Y'all gonna be sitting up there like week 10 or something, trying to calculate these scenarios on your hands and fingers with the calculator. Talk about, well, who gotta lose this to get there? No,
that's every year with the Cowboys.
That's what situation y'all gonna be in, man. Go ahead, tank that thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you and the Cardinals could have a toilet bowl at the end of the year. I know that's not who they playing, but you know, on y'all respective last games of y'all schedule.
Yeah.
You feel me? Here you go. But yeah, bro. Giants is coming in 3rd. The Cowboys coming in 2nd. I'm sorry, Chaz. And then the Commies dead last in the basement.
I disagree.
Dead last in the basement.
I disagree with that because you said let's go to the basement. I don't think the Commies are in the basement.
Man, they in the basement. In this conference, we're talking this conference, they in the basement.
I think they're on the stairs, and I think the Giants are on the main floor, right? They're a year ahead. Listen to this. If the Commies can legit get one position right, they're probably a top 6 or 7 team in the NFC. If Jacoby Brissett can play as well as he played last year in Cleveland, the Commies are going to be so much better than the Giants.
So you think Jacoby Brissett going to be playing?
I do.
So how many weeks
they signed him? I don't think they signed him for no reason.
How many weeks you give him Howell?
I don't even believe Howell's going to start day 1. I don't. I think they're going to get to camp and they're going to see Brissett and they're going to see how they actually have a top 5 defense in the league and they actually got something to work with on offense, in that backfield especially. I think Washington's win total is at 6.5. The Giants is at 8.5. I want to flip that. Nope, the Commies is at 7.5. Giants at 8.5. I think the Giants win 7 to 8 games, and I think the Commanders win 8 to 9 games. If Sam Howell's better than what we expect, bro, they're going to be good. They're going to be a good team, hard to beat week in and week out. I promise you.
I'm not buying it, bro.
Their defensive backs are all long. They're athletic. They just drafted Flat Stanley from Mississippi State.
That's cool, bro.
Come on, bro.
That's cool. I'm going to bed, CeeLo. I'm tucked in on the Commies.
Bro.
If we talk about this conference, all right, the Giants, if we being realistic and I stop playing, the Giants and the Commanders is going to be boxing for the 3rd place spot. You know what I'm saying? And they've, Sterling Shepard had injury issues for the Giants, you know what I'm saying? And then it's Darius Slayton and all them guys. But you know what I'm saying? They got the edge in the quarterback department. And we know that's the most important position in the league as far as your team being successful as quarterback.
Yeah,
and they got a big ass question mark right there.
I have a counter to that because we always talk about what happens, what's the trends in the NFL. The biggest trend in the NFL year in and year out is what's new. What have we not seen before? We have Eric Bieniemy running that Commanders offense, right? First year. Dayball and Wink Martindale over there in New York have kind of maxed out what they're going to be. I feel like Daniel Jones kind of ran out of room to grow even more last year. And I feel like Wink Martindale, everybody knows the book on him. He's going to send 8. He's going to blitz you. You don't think Eric Bieniemy coming from Kansas City going to know what to do with that? That's why I give the Commanders an edge too, bro. I feel like coaching wise, it's going to be a new factor, a brand new factor, shock factor, and they're more talented than the Giants. They are. Top to bottom, they are.
Okay, so they duking it off a third.
Yep. Possibly a wild card spot for the Commies if they can get some good quarterback play.
Yeah, if they ain't got I'm not banking on no what ifs in this situation because right now,
what up?
I think he capping, but I think bro the third.
Hey, we got a call in here, Melly.
All right, go ahead.
From Michael. All right, talk, Mike.
Mike, man, I'm tired of this, bro. Look, bro.
Can you hear him or not?
Commanders, bro. Y'all sleep on the Commanders, dude, and y'all know that. I understand they was trash in the past, bro, but Brian Robinson going for 1,500 yards on the ground. Jacoby gonna start the year, and he gonna lead them boys to at least 11-6, and they gonna beat the Cowboys. They're gonna split the Cowboys, and they're gonna beat the Giants. They're not gonna beat the Eagles. I got the Commies going two in the division over the boys. Stamp that.
Over the boys is crazy.
All right, thank you, Mike. Holla at me later, bro. Anyway, y'all heard that?
For third, them beating out the Giants, it is doable because they got more talent than the Giants. But yeah, Mike tweaking. Second in the conference is absolutely asinine.
11-6 is insanity.
Yeah, he crazy as hell.
But he has a point, and he just kind of took my point and just took it to the ninth floor with that. They called him a madman. Yeah, you're a madman. But
yeah, I'm calling you a madman.
Yeah, the Commies will be better than the Giants for sure.
It was me. So you think Daniel Jones done maxed out, but it's the quarterback for me. I'm gonna keep talking about the quarterback because if you ain't got no quarterback, you ain't gonna win, bro. Jacoby Brissett can't get the job done if he coming out there day one.
He's serviceable.
If he coming out there day one, he could do it. You know what I'm saying? We seen he becoming a mercenary at this point. But yeah, dog.
You don't think? Okay, tell me this too. Before we move on, you don't think Sam Howell could reach at least like a Brock Purdy level this year?
He ain't Brock Purdy though.
I'm just saying he was better than Brock Purdy in college.
Yeah, he don't got the type weapons.
They were compared to each other. He does not have the weapons offensively, but he's going to have to play a similar style of football. Take care of the ball. We're going to scheme up. We're going to scheme up a successful offense.
Bro,
let that defense eat.
He don't have the riches that Brock Purdy has.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
If you was to plug Sam Howell into the Niners or like maybe the Eagles or something like that, maybe even the Cowboys, he could do what Purdy did. You know what I'm saying? He the black Case Keenum. He the black Fitzpatrick.
CeeLo, I wish you were on the pod, bro, because you are just dropping gem after gem right now. You are dropping gems, bro.
He going crazy in the comments. But check it out, bro.
Drop a flag for CeeLo, man.
Yeah, drop a flag for Cuz. Man. Yeah, bro, I'm done arguing about these dudes, man. They all beat up on each other anyways. And ain't none of them getting out the second round. Except for the Eagles, maybe.
I'm about to say,
except for the Eagles.
Sure.
But still, history don't even help, you know what I'm saying, the Eagles on the fact that Super Bowl runner-ups, you know what I'm saying? They did get better though. And they injected some youth into them spots too. Yep. So I like what they did. I like what they did in the draft. You know, they like Georgia. They must have spent a lot of time down there.
Absolutely.
But yeah, dog. Speaking of Georgia too, bro. This ain't a topic, but Kirby Smart is probably about to get fired from Georgia, bro.
What have I been missing? I've been under a rock. Talk to me.
It's because you remember the drag racing, the death.
Yeah.
So because of that, you know what I'm saying? He been focusing. You know how it is, bro, with coaches, bro. They ain't trying to deal with no extracurricular. So I'm knowing he ain't paying too much attention to it. And the people around the school is getting pretty loud about it. So it's about to come back around. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somewhat of like a Urban Meyer situation, to my understanding, where he might have some health related or family reasons why he up out of there. He might.
Wow.
So don't be surprised if Kirby Smart,
You know what this is, right?
take an early exit.
This is Nick Saban talking to them guys on campus that Bama Rush exposed as the machine.
So you said Nick Saban got spies.
Dun, dun, dun. You
Nick
think you're
Saban-
gonna beat Saban twice in a row?
Yeah, he
Watch
said,
him put the machine on him, dog.
He said, I'll put you on, cuz I brought you in this shit. I'll take you out.
I'll take you right up out it.
They about to get him right out the paint. Don't even worry about nothing.
Do y'all research on the machine if y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Nick Saban put the machine on Kirby, bro. It's wraps.
Don't worry about
It's
nothing.
over with.
All right. I got a question for you before we transition to the NBA.
Okay.
I put it in the notes. So let me get to the notes real quick. What's the hardest position to play in football?
Quarterback.
Is the first part.
Quarterback.
Excluding quarterback.
I was about to say I'm not taking no other answer. It's quarterback.
Excluding quarterback.
Excluding quarterback, I would say cornerback.
All right, I agree with that one. But I would also say, what's the most undervalued position in football?
Undervalued? Probably just judging off the way people get paid and who gets talked about the most. It's got to be center or running back.
I'm going to go for mine. I'm going to go cornerback too. Left tackle again.
We heard you, CeeLo.
We see you.
You're not here to defend yourself, so that's on you, bro.
I'm going to say this. Line is a close runner-up, bro, because here this one I'm going to say, because they could probably be the answer for both of this one, for being a left tackle. One, you got to protect the guy who's the most important player on the field. I'd say quarterback is the most important player on the team. But without that left tackle, your quarterback is in the dirt. He ain't passing. He ain't throwing no balls. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting you can't rush. There ain't none of that without that left tackle.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? You got to deal with these D linemen, linebacker, DB coming at your neck. And if you do great, if your offense is great, you know who they not talking about. I know it's certain teams we talk about here and there about having good offensive lines, but don't nobody say the specific player.
The casuals don't.
Offensive player.
You're correct. You're correct.
Yeah, casuals don't, but casuals can tell you who Austin Eckler is, Justin Herbert is, Joe Burrow is, Lamar Jackson, all of them guys. They can rattle off all of those quarterbacks.
Right.
You feel me? They can rattle off Jamar Chase, all these other different guys, but without them, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I know if I got an easy left tackle, I was lining up against you. It was Kate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not finna do nothing. You're not finna do nothing. I don't care what you call. You know what I'm saying?
but okay. So you're going left tackle as the most undervalued? Is that what you're going for?
I'm going both.
Because I'm thinking I'm thinking of who's the highest paid players on each team, right? I'm just thinking that's how I'm thinking of value, right? Quarterback's the highest paid player on the team.
I'm gonna go running
back. Left tackle's the second highest paid player on the team, Caleb.
I'm gonna go hardest, and if I'm going undervalued, running back, because they kind of get the same rap. You know what I'm saying? The running back they see is the most replaceable position on the field. You know what I'm saying? It's not nowadays. That's what it is. It's the most replaceable player on the field. I'm gonna plug in a different guy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do running back by committee, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, the top guys, you know what I'm saying, that go super high, like Christian McCaffrey and your Saquons of the world, you know what I'm saying? Zeke when he was in his prime, them guys, them is game breakers, game changers, game dictators, game plan changers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a good running back will get everybody in the box. If we talking about football, I'm gonna explain this box to y'all if y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? That big square where you see the linebackers and the linemen in, if your safeties is in there, it's a good chance you got a Saquon, or your nickel is in that box. It's a good chance you got a Saquon, a Kamara, a Derrick Henry, a Chubb back there. You know what I'm saying? Where they got to respect that. Or they going for 102 tuds on the day.
Minimal.
If you ain't got the proper personnel in there. That's all I'm saying.
And you know what another thing is, too, just to add to your point? They always talk about how a running back is kind of, interchangeable or whatever. But there's two things they forget. One is the top tier running backs, the top of the top, are able to really be an offense to themselves, right? Be an offense to their own. I know Zeke was the offense in Dallas for his first 3 years of his career. And it's because, like you said, they got to stack the box. What does that do? That lends hand in hand to the passing game. Why is play action pass the number one pass style in football, EPA wise? Because if they got to come down and respect the running back getting the ball, that means somebody can't be back there to stop the receivers. But if they're not respecting your running back, they're not respecting your run game. If you got Mike Davis in the backfield, maybe they're gonna take a little longer to slide down into that box or I would say opposed to if they had Nick Chubb in the backfield. You know what I mean?
The best kind of football to play is complementary football, and everything you said was spot on. Because listen, bro, let me tell y'all something. The best running backs is on the field all three plays, unless they all three downs, unless they are tired. You know what I'm saying? And most of these guys, they running routes, they catching the ball, they doing everything. It's very few backs that's out here not catching the rock. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys, they like to jump out here and say, oh, well, you can put him at receiver. He can run receiver routes. Every running back is doing that now. You know what I'm saying? Except for your few, because they just don't ask them to. Like your Chubbs and your Henrys. That's just, you know what I'm saying, bell cows. They more traditional running backs. But more often than not, these guys is out here running the ball. So it ain't really a novelty thing anymore. You getting taught how to do that. You know what I'm saying? They go into these 7-on-7s, they doing all this stuff. So y'all run these running backs into the ground and then y'all throw them away and don't want to give them no money after y'all got all these games after them. A good running back is a young quarterback's best friend. Your most important player. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go hardest position, that left tackle, and then the most undervalued position is that running back. Because you know what they do? They help your most important player, your quarterback.
Yep. You said it perfectly, bro. The running back really dictates the defense, how they play. So, and if they don't play correctly, if they still more scared of the passing game, then the running back's gonna gas you. You're gonna have
what's more demoralizing on defense than looking at the back of a running back's jersey on a big run?
Getting pounded all day.
Pause. Big pause. That was crazy.
Defenses be sick when we get to toting that pill. I'm an offensive guy, man, so I can say this all day. We get to toting that pill, bro. Them defenders be sick. You get to leaning on them.
Yeah, bro. A big pass play is cool. You get bombed on. You know what I'm saying? You was probably in the wrong coverage. You could double them a little bit, do something. But if a team can run the ball at will, let me tell you, from the defensive side of the ball, it feel like you can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
You stuck underwater.
You can't do nothing about it. And then when that pass play come, it just make it that much worse.
Right.
Because you like, damn, they can run the ball whenever they want to. And you know what I'm saying? We done blitzed. We done stunted. You know what I'm saying? We done changed up the front. We putting different people in. They ask you get to the sideline, your coach asking you what's going on, and you kind of like, do y'all not see this up in the box, what they doing?
Right.
You tell me.
Right.
I done got the guard that pulled and knocked my end out like 6 times.
Hey, that like getting caught in a trap, dog.
Yeah, that was the worst shit. But all right, I got another question for you.
Send it.
You are the GM of the Lansing whatevers of the Dallas Cowboys. You're the GM of the Dallas Cowboys. You starting the franchise from scrap. Shout out to C-Love. Much fun I had running his RB to the cup. From scrap. You starting the franchise from scrap. You get to pick one offensive player and you get to pick one defensive player. From your pool, I'm going to give you 3 very good players to pick from. From the defensive side, you got Deion Primetime Sander, LT, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis. and you get one offensive weapon. Randy Moss, LaDainian Tomlinson, Tony Gonzalez.
Now, this is tough.
I didn't want to put quarterback in there because it's too easy.
I was about to say, are we playing? We're playing football today, not in their era, right? We're playing football today.
I feel like these guys are translating any era.
I know, but the eras are different. That's why it's like. So basically, my point is, LT will be more valuable than Ray Lewis is today. But maybe 15 years ago, Ray Lewis would be more important than an LT would be. Because if you can get after the passer nowadays, you get these offenses behind the sticks, it's way more detrimental than it's ever been. So, right. I mean, inject Micah Parsons into the Cowboys, and he's not even on LT's level. No. And you see how that defense goes from the second to worst defense in the NFL to the third best defense in the NFL in one season. Just like that. So give me LT on the defensive end if we're playing today. Offense, shoosh. You said LT, the other LT,
LaDainian Tomlinson,
Randy Moss,
Randy,
and who's the other one?
Tony Gonzalez,
TG. I'm sorry. Give me LT, bro. Give me LaDainian Tomlinson. LT
so
and LT.
LT.
LT 1-2. LT 1-2. Let's get it.
Okay. Now for myself, as a defensive lineman, of course I'm taking Lawrence Taylor. What the hell? You want to know why your left tackle is so important?
Yeah.
Because of people like Lawrence Taylor.
Because Lawrence Taylor was breaking Joe Theismann's leg. That's
you know what I'm saying. If you want his spleen and his kidneys intact, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Him upright and that grass out of his face mask. You know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Give me LT. And for my offensive player, bro, I'm going Randy Moss.
You can't go wrong. Yeah.
I'm going Randy Moss, bro.
Yep.
Just like because you know what I'm saying. Run it. I hate to go back to my other point, but you know what I'm saying. He was pretty durable during his career. LaDainian Tomlinson was, but you know what I'm saying. Randy Moss.
What if Taylor Heineke is your quarterback? Is it gonna be easier to get LT the ball or Randy Moss?
We ain't talking about that.
both of our like CeeLo would say, what if you got Baker Mayfield back there? I have no faith in any Baker Mayfield led team. That's what we said on the last pod.
Both of our quarterbacks is Tom Brady.
See, now you're changing it up, bro.
Just keep it even, bro. Because you want to add extra stuff.
I mean, I'm still taking LT regardless.
What's a mid quarterback? Who's the most okay quarterback of all time?
Literally Ryan Tannehill.
No.
Tennessee Tannehill is the most average and kind of above average on certain days quarterback. Joe Flacco, maybe? Nah, not even.
I'll take Joe Flacco.
I think Tannehill was about that same exact level. Maybe better.
Flacco had a good playoff run in him though.
Hit it. Eli Manning? Is Eli too good?
Yeah, Eli Manning got 2 balls, bro.
He do, but it's not like
he got it done.
He was going 17-0 or nothing. You know,
he got it done when it counted, bro.
Yeah, he's just getting it done. All right, I need you to do one thing before we switch topics. I want you to play devil's advocate as a defensive mind over here. Tell me why you would take Ray Lewis over LT if you were to do so.
If I was to take Ray Lewis, leadership. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. He would lift everybody on that defense. You know what I mean?
You know, like we might not be able to find LT, but LT could ruin a whole game. That's what I'm saying. If you got a good defensive end, you can't block, it will ruin a whole game. Because then you double him and you're leaving some other guys open, and I'm gonna just blitz you. Like if you blocking my other guys, you doubling him and chipping him. All right, that means you allocating 3 hats to one guy, and I got 10 other people on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And you trying to block my 10 other people with your 3? You want to throw extra tight end 4?
So are you gonna do the assignment or are you just gonna do your own assignment? I'm playing substitute teacher here. I want you to defend Ray Lewis.
You want me to defend Ray Lewis?
You just gave me the LT.
I just told you leadership.
That was it. You just had one word for me.
Yeah. What else, bro? Look. Ray Lewis, man, check it out.
Got to give Ray some love. Go ahead.
He was on one of the greatest defenses of all time. You know what I'm saying? So he's no slouch. You feel me? Physical. You know, fly around on the field. He'll be sideline to sideline for you. He could have the same impact that LT has. But as far as like, are we talking about what eras? Are we going eras? Because
You said today, so we'll say today.
if we're going today, bro, he back and forth with these boys, and I think Ray Lewis get to these RPOs. Them RPOs, you might have to take them out because is you sending Devontae Smith on a slant to Ray Lewis on an RPO?
Not a chance.
Okay then. Or what conference we in? What conference we in? He gonna knock T. Higgins. He gonna put another 8. He gonna put the 8 back on his jersey. He gonna be 85 again.
I was about to say,
He gonna tattoo that boy.
who would it be? Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill just running these RPO slants over the middle in the AFC.
It's not gonna be none. It's not gonna be
none of
that. He taking the fine. He taking the fine too. We want to get into this era. He taking the fine. He don't care.
He definitely eat the fine.
He definitely eating the fine. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay the fine for him.
Mm-hmm.
No more RPOs. If they want to run that RPO, it's gonna be an R because the receiver gonna come over there. He gonna be wincing up. It's gonna be some drop balls.
Yeah,
You feel me? And he gonna pick or else he gonna pick it off. Ray wasn't no slouching coverage either. Now
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Great instincts.
Yep.
You feel me? Physical. If y'all do want to run the ball, he's stuffing that because he came from the era of running the ball. So if he pushing y'all to take them RPOs out, he pushing y'all to take the middle of the field out. Oh yeah. If y'all playing into his hands, if y'all want to start running the ball now,
yeah,
because he's gonna start sniffing that out because he know y'all not gonna want to pass it because the receiver is shaking.
and he's probably the smartest defender of all time too. We gotta add that between him and his own teammate Ed Reed, like there's nobody like those two when it came to knowing exactly what played.
Very cerebral player. I'll say.
Very.
I'll say he got the mental edge over LT just because like the drugs. So.
I'm about to say LT was coked out going 100, 0 to 100 instantly every single play.
He was still feeding them, boy. I think the drugs helped him.
I think it did too, to a certain extent. Like, I mean, it's
you
not like
you ever see the crackhead get tired?
Right. I haven't. I have not.
No, man. But yeah, I couldn't go wrong with Ray Lewis, dog. Anybody else I bring in there, he gonna elevate them 10 overall.
Thanks.
All attributes. He the anchor.
Mm-hmm.
He the leader. He the dog. So, yeah, bro. That's pretty easy. All right, man.
Need somebody to give Ray some love. What's next on the docket?
Of course. Greatest linebacker all time. I just got some quick news. Nike will relaunch the Kobe Bryant line on Kobe Day 2023. I don't know when Kobe Day is. I need to figure it out. But it seems like
February 24th or February 4th. 2-4 maybe. Could be 8. Could be August 24th. 8-24. It's one of those days, right? August 24th, February 4th, February 24th. It's something with the 2 and the 4 and the 8.
August 24th.
August 24th, 8-24. There we go.
Yep, 8-24. You was right on the money. But yeah, they bring the Kobe Bryant line back. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for that, bro, because I'm a huge Kobe fan, huge Lakers fan. So I want to see dog. I want to see the gear back because you know what I'm saying? I'm also a shoe guy, and I can't get none of his shoes because they're high as hell now. And the shoes he did drop, they sell out instantly. You can't get your hands on them. So I'm hoping it's some more general release stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
yep,
we can show the support. Hopefully it's going back to like I know he's a big advocate for like women's hoop.
Yep.
And all that and his family, obviously. So yeah, man. Shout out to Kobe.
Shout out Kobe, man. That's all I have to say to it.
All right, man. We got an interesting day in NBA news.
Keeping us busy.
We talk football for about an hour, you know what I'm saying? Because we did the opposite the last episode. So now we got to get into this basketball news. Free agency has been going absolutely bonkers for the past like 2 hours.
Yeah, I know we're missing a lot of stuff ever since we started recording.
I ain't really missing much.
51 mil. Woo!
Who got 51 mil?
Rui Hachimura to stay in LA.
Oh yeah, we just got Gabe Vincent too.
Gabe coming off of what 3 for 33.
Yeah, so D'Angelo Russell is gone.
All right, just come on. Just go ahead. Get into it, bro, because I'm just catching up over here.
All right, DeAndre Jordan agrees to return to the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? He probably going to try and scoop another ring. You feel me?
Yeah.
Lakers just scooped Taurean Prince as well. Kobe White is staying with the Bulls. Kuzma, $102 million to stay with the Wizards, so him and Jordan Poole could chuck shots together.
Jesus, that's gonna be filthy.
Karis LeVert, $32 million to stay with the Cavs. And of course, our Saginaw boy, Draymond Green, $100 million on the extension with the Warriors.
Yes, sir.
Hey, why you pin that, bro?
Oh, my bad. My bad. Talk to him, CeeLo.
W haters. But look, man, I gotta bring all these topics up. I'm supposed to know. I ain't trying to hear that. Anyway,
yeah, you are supposed to know that.
Get up out of here. But free agency has popped off. That's what I'm we on.
Yep.
But look, 7 trade requests.
Draymond, we predicted that last episode. We knew.
Yeah, he wasn't going nowhere.
As soon as CB stopped, I mean, even before
as soon as Poole,
we all said, yeah. I mean, day one when we heard Draymond didn't pick up his option, we all said, okay, if he don't stay and go to state, which is his number one option, then we name teams. But we just did that just for the fun of it, naming other teams. We knew Draymond wasn't getting away from Steph. Not if it was up to him.
No.
So yeah, shout out Dre. Hold it down for the 989. Real Sag Nasty killer. Appreciate you, Dre.
All right, man. Mike Malone said Bruce Brown wasn't going nowhere during the parade. He indeed, in fact, went somewhere.
Oh, he already did? Okay, where?
He signed with the Indiana Pacers for $45 million.
He was supposed to come to Dallas, bro.
He should have just stayed in Denver. Like, what did you going to go get that 45?
What are you going?
Get your bag. Get your bag, bro. I guess. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like he got the ring and he was like, all right, let's just get the bag. Let's get to the bag now. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I ain't mad at it for a Bruce Brown guy, right? Because in 10 years, 15 years, Bruce Brown not gonna have no super fat legacy to leave behind. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He gonna need to attack that generational wealth when he can. But yesterday, I got the notification that he is about to visit Dallas, and I thought that was going to for sure be a match made in heaven. So that hurts a little bit.
That would have been cool. He worked. You were seeing he worked well with a ball dominant guy. Now he going with a
KD,
but he going with Therese Halliburton, who also has the ball in his hand a lot. So, but he's not on the caliber of them guys.
Yeah.
So get your bag, Bruce. I ain't mad at you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care. Denver got weaker with that, so
this getting you let Bruce.
Appreciate it. Jeremy Grant re-signed with the Trailblazers.
Nice. The Blazers are low-key a nice team right now. That's what's crazy. On the lowest of keys, they are a nice team.
That's cool. They still ain't gonna do shit. Well, Kyrie is not going anywhere, and he signed back with your Dallas Mavericks for 126.
Did he? Welcome home, Ree.
He sure did.
Welcome home.
Let's go ahead, keep going. Chris Middleton is not going anywhere either. He was returned to the Milwaukee Bucks for $102 million.
Nice. Now lock in, Chris. Giannis need another one.
Cam Johnson just inked a 4-year deal with the Nets. $103 million. Get the bag, young man. I like your game.
Wow. That's nice. 25, a little over 25 year. That's good. Yep.
And of course, Gabe Vincent returned to the Lakers. Well, he's not returning to the Lakers. He moving to LA. My bad.
Shout out Gabe, man.
I'm trying to read too much. Sucks for the Mavs, honestly. Yep.
Gabe he really is such a Bron point guard though. Like Bron always got a little scoring guard that's running his one, bro. Like if you just think about all the Mo Williams and the Mario Chalmers and the Kyries and everybody that Bron's ever played with his career, he likes a point guard that's a score first point guard. And I think Gabe is great for LA right now.
Yeah, back to them days when he was running with Mo Williams and Boobie Gibson.
Yeah, Boobie.
But yeah, man, Joe Ingles,
Norris Cole,
2-year, $22 million. Mario Chalmers too, $22 million with the Magic. I'm trying to read, bro.
All right, bro. Go ahead.
I can't read and listen at the same time. All right, I can't pronounce Cud's name. But
who is it?
Yuta Watanabe.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
He was on the Nets. I remember him from the Nets, from watching the Nets games. He was
Mhm.
decent. He going back with KD with the Suns. And that was the news so far on NBA free agency.
Okay.
What stuck out for you, my guy?
What stuck out for me is James Harden requesting a trade that you did not talk about.
Oh yeah, 7 trade requests between him, KD, and Kyrie.
We got big basketball news and don't even talk about Harden requesting a trade.
I was trying to see if we had any more free agency news.
No, you good. You good. I got to bust your balls a little bit.
Hold on. We got one more. A brand new one. 21 minutes ago. Fred VanVleet signed a 3-year, $130 million deal with the Rockets.
H-Town, what's up?
Is James Harden going back to the Rockets?
He might.
Because they low-key stacking up some assets.
He might. So Fred right now is Fred and Jalen in that backcourt. Yeah, they might need Harden too.
But what do they give up? What do they give up to get Harden?
They gonna give up. I have no clue.
I don't know what they.
And Daryl Morey not gonna send him back to Houston. Daryl Morey hates Houston at this point. They both left Houston together in a blaze of glory. Why would he ship him back to Houston? There's no way.
Would you think him not wanting James Harden not wanting to be in town is enough for him to be like, all right, bro, if you don't want to be here, get out of my face? Most likely when players want to go somewhere, it don't happen though. Like,
yeah, Daryl Morey he's not that type of guy, bro. You see how long it took him to get rid of Ben Simmons? He wasn't letting nothing go until he got what he wanted. He's one of the few GMs that are like that, bro. Like, I need 2 stars on my team minimum. If James is gone, that leaves Embiid by himself. Yeah, Morey not letting him go for nothing, bro. It's not happening. James might have to go for Levine and go to Chicago, or he might have to go to New York, the Knicks, for maybe RJ and some other fillers. RJ Burks, maybe. Quickly, possibly.
Herb Jones re-signed with the Pels 4 years, $54 million.
I like Herb.
You know what I'm saying? Caleb already said it. I think you said it already. Roy, 3-year, $51 million. And then Lakers also scooped Cam Reddish for 2 years.
Wow. Okay, I like that. It's a good pickup.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I thought he was done.
Some folks is getting up out of town in LA.
Yeah, they are kind of running it back though. Cam Reddish just agreed 2 minutes ago. Wow. I mean, they brought Rui back. They brought Austin Reeves back. They brought back Jared Vanderbilt. LA they kind of trying to run it back and build around.
You know who's about to get out of town?
Who? Denny?
D-Loading.
That boy Denny and D-Lody?
D-Loading up out of there.
Denny got to go. D-Lo got to go. Who else got to go? I don't know. I kind of like Malik Beasley. He didn't play much in the playoffs, but I do like him as an asset. Yeah, man.
And I don't know, man, because it's tough. It's tough with Beasley. Like, I hope he get his confidence back up to make shots, because he was struggling. I think that's why he didn't play no more, because he wasn't hitting his shots no more. Like, ain't nobody got time for you to be trying to shoot your way out of a slump.
Yeah, facts.
I seen him miss like something like 4 shots in a row in the playoffs, and I was like, his confidence probably shot right now. But hopefully get in the gym, you know what I'm saying? You know, Larsa, get rid of her, because that's probably why your jumper was faulty in the first place.
Yeah, faulty decisions on and off the court.
Yeah, bro. Let's see. I'm gonna refresh this joint one more time to see if something else happened. Nope, no news right now. But yeah, man, chill on me, man. I was trying to read all these damn contracts off. Everybody got these. Or somebody got 100 million, somebody got 30 million. But yeah, man, what stood out? What stood out for you? The whole little joint.
I'll say what stood out to me for people who are actually moving teams would be, it's got to be either Gabe or Van Vliet. Two similar guards, scoring guards. Gabe going to LA. I just feel like that's going to have more of an impact than a lot of these other moves. Also, Van Vliet just finally getting out of town. When Nick Nurse leaves, he leaves. I think it's a good time for them to, kind of start fresh, build around Siakam and Grady Schmidt.
Yeah, the Great White Hope. Is he gonna be the next? I don't want to get off topic. I want to
Go ahead.
Is he gonna? We talked about this a couple episodes ago. Who was the last like white superstar? Is he gonna be the next white superstar?
We agreed the last white superstar, American white superstar, was Stockton.
Yeah,
right?
like on that type level. Because right now, I think Tyler Hero got it.
Yeah, and then he's not there a superstar.
He's not a superstar, but
he's barely an all-star. So yeah, Grady, I can't speak to it, bro. I gotta see it. I think Chet's gonna be that guy. It's gotta be Chet. It's gotta be Chet. Chet for rookie of the year. Don't sleep on it.
All right.
Chet for rookie of the year.
For rookie of the year over Wemby.
I forgot they do that in the NBA. You get
they do that. That's whack, but
it is so whack.
But check it out though. Check it out. Man. I think dang, he do got a case for that. He gonna be on the better team too.
They're gonna be good. They're gonna be nice, bro.
They're gonna be good. Oh
yeah.
Shit.
Yes, bro.
Hey, this is gonna be some controversy. This is gonna be like who was Ben Simmons? It was Ben Simmons and Donovan Mitchell who was going back and forth because he was like, "You ain't no rookie, cuz."
Yeah, and he was right. I was with Donovan the whole time.
I was with Donovan on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons red shirted, punk ass.
Yeah,
but man. As far as Chet and Grady Schmidt, they gonna go triple platinum in frat houses if they hoop just a little bit.
Bro, they jersey's gonna be all over East Lansing.
All over Yale, you know what I'm saying? At your local frat house, at your local tailgate.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even worry about nothing. I might just get the jersey just to be funny.
I might get it to troll and resell it.
I'm definitely gonna troll if I get an OVO.
I'm gonna sell it off my back and just have a crispy white tee on under.
I'm gonna get an OVO. I'm gonna get an OVO joint and flip that bad boy
instantly.
But no, man, that shit was. But it's been a crazy first day. I don't even know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We be finna have a thigh maker. Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
The disrespect. If y'all not watching this and y'all just listening to it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, CeeLo just hit the chat and said, Wemby finna have a Thon Maker type career.
Thon Maker is crazy. You couldn't even give him Kristaps. You couldn't even give him Bol.
I mean, Thon Maker probably did more than Bol so far, but yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
absolutely wild.
I'd say at least Porzingis.
At least Porzingis. That's the base. That's the floor.
Yeah, that's the flow is Porzingis. I'm saying, but while we talking briefly touching on Wemby, bro, he gonna be able to do whatever he want offensively.
Yeah.
The big thing is his defensive assignments, which he gonna have a size advantage on everybody, obviously, but it's people gonna be going around him. Is he gonna want to? How
do you get around 6'7"? 7'7", I mean 7'6".
Is he gonna? I'm saying though, if somebody do like just play devil's advocate, get the blow by, is he gonna want to be trying to play catch up and chase down artists the whole time? Is he gonna? Do he got that type of defensive? Because we know it's certain type of people who want to play defense as bigs. You know what I'm saying? It's a few, and he seemed like he a finesse big already.
Yeah,
it's a rare mix. Like AD is that type of guy. He a finesse big that plays defense.
Wouldn't be a shot blocker too, though. You know what I mean? Like
he gotta be a shot blocker.
I'm saying like he actually has that in him though. Like he's blocking 3-pointers from in the lane.
Okay,
I seen him in the paint, block a 3-point jumper, bro. Just think about that. Just envision that in your head wherever you are, unless you're driving. Close your eyes. This nigga blocked the 3-pointer from the paint.
Bro, that's crazy to think about. He gonna be a problem, bro. He got no
issue.
Like physically, bro. He's gonna be a problem regardless of what's going on, bro. Like regardless of what happens, he gonna give somebody a headache because he just taking up too much space, bro.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much to make it. I know I gave him a hard time in the episode before this, but it's just because, like, is he gonna have to want to, and is he gonna be durable enough?
Mm-hmm.
I know he gonna want. He know he gonna get buckets. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But he gonna have to be a two-way player if he gonna pull San Antonio up out of the cobwebs of the West in the basement.
Yeah. Dust the Spurs off, man. It's time.
Yeah, dog. But let me check this joint real quick. Them was our topics, man. If y'all got to the end, if I got to the end of the stream, bro, y'all watching this back, make sure y'all subscribe, bro. We going up, man. We done went up like 100 subs in like the last like couple of days. So tap in, bro. Tap in if you listening. Like this joint, share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend that 111 is in. And
we are here.
Without further ado, I'm finna get us up out of here. Cool.
We are here to get y'all through the football season.